guys, it's Cindy Leach, your polymer clay tutor, and today's studio tip, I'm going to talk a little bit about my first impressions of Kato Polyclay. Now, I finally got around to testing the Kato clay. I hadn't done it yet. Now that they have a new formula that is a little bit more beginner friendly, I can now start sharing it with everybody. So I finally got some and had to take a look at it. Now, it comes in these different size packages. You can get mixes with selections of colors, or you can buy them in the 2-ounce blocks. Now this is a block of translucent. It is quite a bit different than the other clays that I've worked with. The consistency is similar to Primo, just a little stiffer, I would say. But to me, the overwhelming difference is that it smells really strong. The smell to me reminds me of a melted Barbie doll. And I know this because when I was a little girl, I left my Barbie sitting up on the heat register and I melted her foot, and that's what I remember it smelling like. And for me, actually, the smell is so strong that it gives me a headache. But then I've took it around to the rest of the family, and they didn't find it as, they just said it smelled like plastic. So maybe there's some of us are a little bit more sensitive to the smell. When it was baking, I found that it was the smell was even stronger, and then but after baking it has a smell to it, but it's not as strong, which is good. I'd never be able to wear it if it was that strong. Now the differences I found, also it felt a little bit like it has a little bit of a drier feeling to the surface, a little bit cornstarchy actually. Whereas Primo and a lot of the other clays are a little bit stickier. That's what I found was a little different. Also, you need to bake it at a higher temperature. I baked these two samples here. This is translucent clay. I baked this one at 1 playing card thickness, and this one at 6 playing cards thickness. I found that it's a very, very hard clay. Like when you go to bend it, it's really strong, and it's very strong this way. It is another thing I noticed was it was quite oily to the touch when it came out of the oven, which was different than any of the other brands that I've ever worked with before. So the formula seems quite different than the other brands. The ones that I work with the most are Primo, and then sometimes Fimo, but even Sculpey. So those are my first impressions. I'm going to have to maybe wait until it gets a little warmer outside and I can keep the window open to do some more testing with it. I know a lot of you just love this clay, but I have a question for you. Does the smell, if you've used this clay before, does the smell bother you? And then if you haven't used a clay, this particular brand, do you think that the smell of the clay would be a problem for you? I've heard some people that just feel ill when they work with it and others don't. So I'm just curious about that, what the general consensus is out there on that. So leave me a comment and let me know how you feel about the smell of polymer clay or Kato clay. And also, if you have any other things that you would like me to deal with in a video like this, let me know what kind of products you want me to test, or if you have a problem that you would like me to solve, that would be great. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it, and also if you don't want to miss any more of these kinds of videos, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So I hope you found that helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.